where we help you grow in every aspect of your life. And today, you will receive impromptu technique tips on how you can use right away, right after this presentation, to become a better communicator and speaker. RLS. Those are the 3 tips. R, relax. L, listen. And S, speak. Those are the 3 tips we will be using and diving into to help you become a better communicator. Public speaking is fearful. It is so fearful that it's the second most popular phobia in life. People fear speaking in public. And we want to put an end to that right here and today. In order to become a better impromptu speaker, speaking off the cuff, there's a couple things that you want to remember. And the first technique that you want to practice is just relaxation. What does relaxation mean? Relaxation means taking a deep breath. Inhaling and exhaling. You see, when you inhale and you exhale, you're releasing your fears. You're releasing your anxiety. And you're giving your brain a chance to process nothing. So relaxation is just placing yourself in a position of focus where I'm about to prepare, where I'm about to hear what the speaker has to say. It's impossible to be relaxed and be thinking about what is about to happen. It's impossible to be relaxed and to be clenching your fist and sweat coming down your palms. So it's important that you breathe, to clear your mind, to clear your worries, to clear your anxiety. That is the first tip in your preparation in speaking off the cuff. Relax, breathe, clear your mind. The second and most important tip is to listen. In order to hear what someone else has to say and prepare the appropriate answer, you must listen. And listening means I've taken a deep breath and I'm focusing on what they're saying. It's impossible to listen to someone and to already have an answer to their question. So if you find yourself listening and already having a response, you're not quite listening. You are preparing to respond. And if you were to just listen after taking a deep breath, you would have a much easier time responding to the question. You would enjoy the process of speaking off of the cuff, and you will be much more relaxed in the process. So in order to listen, we must take a deep breath. We must clear our minds, and we must focus. And we must almost lean in to the speaker and prepare ourselves to hear what the speaker is about to say. So after you've relaxed by taking deep breaths, after you've begun listening by staying still inside of yourself, then you must begin to speak. And in your speaking, one of the things that you would have heard while you listen is the question. And while the question is being posed, for example, what is your favorite music and why? After you've listened to the question and you've decided on the subject and the verb, you want to begin to formulate your answer and present a response. So in listening, you would have listened for the subject. What is your favorite music and why? And the subject and the noun is music. So as you begin to speak, there's 3 things that you want to remember. You want to create a hook, you want to create supporting material, and you want to summarize as you speak. So as you speak, the hook, you want to use the subject and make a statement or ask a question. An example of that, my favorite music is R&B. That's a statement. That's a way of hooking people in. Or I can ask a question. When last have you heard some good R&B music? So both of those techniques hook you in, causing you to want to keep listening to what I'm about to say. After you hook the listener in, now you want to create some supporting material. We say, tell a story. And the best stories to tell is about yourself. Let me tell you about the last time I've heard my favorite R&B music. I was seated on the beach and a car went by and the windows were down and I heard Whitney Houston, I will always love you. That is supporting material to how I began to speak. It supports my hook on what is my favorite music and why. So after you hook in the speaker, after you've created your supporting material, you want to begin to summarize. Summarize is reminding the speaker of what you said before. We oftentimes can be inattentive. We got a lot of things on our mind. We got a next project we're about to do. We're easily distracted by the news, by what's on social media. So we have to continuously remind people. And in the summary, you will tell me what you already told me. And wrap it up and give me a call to an action. And a good summary is music makes me tingle. Music makes me think. Music stirs my heart. What does music do for you? So that is a good summary of what is your favorite music and why. So as you get baffled, as you feel nervous, when you feel anxious about doing your very next impromptu response to a question, whether it is answering a question by your boss in an elevator or going to a networking event and not having a response, you can now step into the light with those 3 tips that I share with you today. RLS. Relax. Take a deep breath. Breathe. That's how we relax. Listen. Focus in. Listen to the subject and use that subject to formulate a response. And then speak. After you found the subject, you want to use hook, support, and summarize. Draw me in with a question or statement. Tell me a story. The best stories are personal stories. You don't need no permission. You can't offend anyone. And summarize. Remind me what you heard. Remind me what I said before. Remind me what I'm supposed to remember. Today, if you use those 3 techniques, you can become a better impromptu speaker right away. Relax, listen, and speak. Your way to becoming better impromptu speaker.